4 hours on, ladies and gentlemen, Khalistani supporter Amritpal is still on the run. Just to remind you, back in November, Republic was the only media network to raise that question and also perhaps alert the Punjab government that Amritpal happens to be the biggest internal security threat. But a threat that was ignored for the longest time, and now, despite all the preparedness by the Punjab police, Amritpal gives them a slip. All the latest details in this edition of This Is Exclusive, but up first, these are the headlines we're tracking for you at this hour. 24 hours on, Khalistan supporter Amritpal remains untraceable, massive manhunt on. Mega crackdown continues. 7 Amritpal aides sent to police custody. 16 aides arrested from Bhattinder. 4 sent to Assam. Heavy security deployment across Punjab. Internet suspension extended. Cops carry out flag march. After notice, Delhi police knocks at Rahul Gandhi's doors over Jammu and Kashmir's speech where he claimed women were sexually abused. Big political fight after cops visit Rahul's residence. Vadra Congress leaders reach Rahul residence. Workers protest. Sending out a strong message to West, Russian president visits Mariupol, speaks to locals, reviews reconstruction activities. A continuing focus is on what's really happening in Punjab. Waris Punjab, the chief and Khalistan sympathizer Amritpal Singh is still on the run. And it has been over 24 hours that an operation was launched against him. In view of the sensitive situation, the statewide suspension on all mobile internet, SMS and dongle services has now been extended till 20th of March. Now they say this is in the interest of public safety. The aides of Amritpal have also been produced in the jail. This operation is not only limited to the state of Punjab, but also it's now spread in Assam. A search operation has already begun in the state of Jammu and Kashmir as well. According to sources, this operation was in the pipeline for almost 20 days and was codenamed AP. In fact, several of the districts were put on alert, and there were officers who were given a specific task, and the task was to nab Amritpal Singh. But it turns out 24 hours on, Punjab police is still clueless. Having said that, Punjab government still exudes confidence, saying that they will be nabbing Amritpal Singh very soon. Back in November, Republic Media Network was the first network to identify Amritpal Singh, and not just that, expose his separatist mindset. And the fact is that Amritpal happens to be the same very person who's been radicalizing the youth in the state of Punjab and also arming most of the youth. Now it turns out from the investigation that has been carried out so far, he was already in the works of getting an army in place. Weapons that have now been recovered, some of that we are going to put out on our screens right now. What you can see on your screens are also those latest images. And in those, the arms and ammunition that have been recovered, there is a clear mention of the fact that there was an army that he was trying to create. What's really happening on the ground? Let's go across to our reporters. Harsha is joining us from Chandigarh. We're also going to be joined in by Simran, and in a short while from now, Amandeep, who have been tracking the story very closely. First, to you, Harsha, what's the latest that you are picking up? Punjab government still saying that they are in a position to nab Amritpal Singh. But 24 hours on, we still do not know whether at all he's hiding in the state of Punjab or he's actually managed to flee from the country.
Shravan, it's been more than 24 hours and there has been no press conference from the side of the DGP or any word from the side of the Punjab government. If you talk about Bhagwant Mann, we have been tracking him and trying to speak to him, but he has not spoken anything about the crackdown, massive crackdown, and also the hunting of the self-styled radical Sikh preacher Amritpal. We are joined by Daljeet Singh Cheema ji, senior Shiromani Akali Dal leader. Daljeet जी, ये जो पूरा अमृतपाल और उसके एड्स पर जो क्रैकडाउन जारी है, इसको आप लोग कैसे देख रहे हैं? क्योंकि अजनाला में जो हुआ उसके बाद जिस तरह से 78 एड्स को पकड़ा गया है, अभी भी सर्च ऑपरेशन जारी हुआ है, इसको अकाली दल कैसे देख रहे हैं?
देखिए, हम तो इंतज़ार कर रहे हैं कि मुख्यमंत्री साहब टेलीविज़न पे आएंगे और कुछ सारी डिटेल हमको बताएंगे। स्टेट जानना चाहती है कि 2 दिन में क्या हो गया। कल तक विधानसभा में सभी पूछ रहे थे कि उनके अगेंस्ट क्या केस है, तो गवर्नमेंट कोई बता नहीं पा रही थी। हम भी मीडिया में कितने दिनों से पूछ रहे हैं कि क्या केसेस हैं उनके अगेंस्ट आपने रजिस्टर किए, तो कोई भी आके ऑन द रिकॉर्ड बताने को तैयार नहीं था। थोड़े दिन पहले वो खुद चल के अजनाला थाने में गए, तो जब अरेस्ट करना था तो वहाँ क्यों नहीं किया? ये क्वेश्चन बहुत बार उठा कि जब वो खुद चल के थाने में गया तो आपने अरेस्ट क्यों नहीं किया? वो को अंडरग्राउंड नहीं हुआ, अपने गांव में रोज जाता है, रोज अपनी रूटीन फॉलो करता। तो आप लोगों के लिए अगर अरेस्ट करना था तो रात को आप गांव में कर सकते हैं। तो ये इतनी बड़ी जो हाइप क्रिएट की गई है कि इतनी बड़ी फौज इकट्ठी की गई, फिर उसको फॉलो किया गया, फिर मीडिया साथ में ले जाया गया और बाद में बताया गया कि वो निकल गया। तो ये ड्रामा क्या हो रहा है? हम तो मुख्यमंत्री साहब से इसकी हकीकत जानना चाहते हैं कि एक ही दिन में क्या हो गया। एक तो हमें मालूम है कि सिद्धू मूसेवाला की बरसी थी, तो मुख्यमंत्री साहब नहीं चाहते थे उसके ऊपर लोग इकट्ठे हों, क्योंकि उसके मर्डर में जो असली बात है, उनके फादर खुद कह रहे हैं कि जो सरकार है उस मर्डर के लिए जिम्मेवार है। तो वो बात तो हमें मालूम है, लेकिन और क्या है, ऐसे हालात बन गए रात को कि इतनी बड़ी फौज, अगर कल तक तो कोई केस नहीं था, अगर कोई केस भी था तो क्या स्टेट गवर्नमेंट समर्थ नहीं है एक्शन लेने के लिए? रातों रात आपने सेंट्रल एजेंसीज को भी इन्वॉल्व कर लिया, सेंट्रल फोर्सेस को भी इन्वॉल्व कर लिया, अब ISI का भी नाम आने लग गया, यहाँ से लोग पकड़कर असम ले जाने लगे हैं। पंजाब में था के ऊपर तलाशियाँ हो रही हैं, तो क्या हो गया? ये पंजाब को बदनाम करने की एक बहुत बड़ी साजिश है। एक आदमी को आपने पकड़ना था तो कितना मुश्किल था, आसानी से जाके आप घर में बैठे पकड़ सकते हैं।
जी, एक और बात, अभी DIG जलंधर ने यह भी कहा है कि अमृतपाल के ISI लिंक भी मिले हैं, यानी कि ये सिर्फ एक सेल्फ रेडिकल प्रीचर ही नहीं है बल्कि इसके ISI से लिंक है, एक ISI एजेंट भी बताया जा रहा है। इस पर अकाली दल का क्या कहना है?
मैं कहता हूँ कि रात को ही मिले। जो क्वेश्चन है बड़ा क्लियर है कि इतने दिन से उनकी गतिविधियाँ चल रही हैं, तो कोई इन्फॉर्मेशन नहीं थी सेंट्रल एजेंसीज को, स्टेट एजेंसीज को। जिस दिन अजनाला थाने में गए तो वहाँ इनको कोई कुछ मालूम नहीं था, फिर दैट वाज द बेस्ट अपॉर्चुनिटी। तो इन्होंने उस दिन नहीं कुछ किया। आज रातों रात क्या हो गया, ये तो हम पूछ रहे हैं। हम तो चाहते हैं मुख्यमंत्री साहब जवाब दें कि कितने एक दिन में, रात में इतना माहौल ख़राब हो गया कि हर गांव में जो है तलाशियाँ हो रही हैं, पैरामिलिट्री फोर्सेज लग गई हैं। तो पहले कह रहे हैं कि माहौल बनाया जा रहा है पंजाब को बदनाम करने का, तो उसमें केजरीवाल भी शामिल है, ये सरकार भी शामिल है, अब केंद्र भी साथ में शामिल होता नजर आ रहा है।
तो क्या ये जो मैसिव क्रैकडाउन हुआ, ये जो ऑपरेशन अगेंस्ट अमृतपाल चला, उसके इतने सारे एड्स को गिरफ्तार किया, शुरू से अकाली दल भी कह रहा था कि इस खालिस्तान प्रीचर को सलाखों के पीछे होना चाहिए, अजनाला में जो किया वो गलत है। आप लोग भी शुरू से अमृतपाल की निंदा करते आए हैं, तो क्या अब आप लोग इस ऑपरेशन की सराहना नहीं करेंगे कि कम से कम खालिस्तान प्रीचर के खिलाफ, उनके एड्स के खिलाफ पुलिस एक्शन तो ले रही है, भले उसमें सेंट्रल फोर्स की ही मदद क्यों नहीं लेनी पड़ रही है?
नहीं, हम ये चाहते थे कि अगर किसी ने कोई एक्शन गलत किया तो उस एक्शन के बारे में पुलिस अपना काम करे। अभी आप किसी भी लीडर की, हमारी की स्टेटमेंट देख लीजिए, जो स्पेसिफिक इंसिडेंट हो रही थी, तो उसके बारे में किसी के अगेंस्ट कोई केस बनता है तो पुलिस एज पर द लॉ उसके अगेंस्ट काम करे। ये हमने कभी भी ऐसे कोई मूवमेंट नहीं चलाई किसी के खिलाफ। हम तो पूछ रहे थे कि आप बताइए, आपने बताया नहीं। विधानसभा चली है इतने दिन, अगर इतनी गंभीर बातें थी तो विधानसभा को ब्रीफ नहीं करनी चाहिए था चीफ मिनिस्टर को? क्यों नहीं ब्रीफ किया?
आपको ये लगता है कि इतना सिक्योरिटी की, इतने सेफ्टी ब्लैंकेट की, इतना इंटरनेट सस्पेंशन की, क्या अकाली दल ये कह रहे हैं कि इसकी जरूरत नहीं थी, ये पंजाब का नाम बदनाम करने के लिए किया गया? आप ये कह रहे हैं क्योंकि पहला
आज जितने भी पंजाब के लोग विदेशों में बैठे हैं सभी सहम में है कि क्या हो गया रातों रात पंजाब में, कि सब जगह पुलिस ही पुलिस, पुलिस ही पुलिस नजर आ रही है। बहुत सहम बड़ी बात है। हर एक व्यक्ति महसूस करता है कि ये क्या हो रहा है। मैं यही कह रहा हूं ना कि अगर उसके अगेंस्ट कोई बात थी तो आप आसानी से अरेस्ट कर सकते थे। ये कौन सा तरीका है? इज इट ए प्रोफेशनल वे? मैं कहता हूं कि सारी स्टेट में फौज लगा दो, तो आप हाइप क्रिएट करके किसको फायदा देना चाहते हैं? ये रूटीन पुलिसिंग है। किसी ने कोई गलत काम किया, यू रजिस्टर केस अगेंस्ट हिम, अरेस्ट हिम, उसको कोर्ट के सामने पेश करो। ये इतना बड़ा ड्रामा जो किया है स्टेट गवर्नमेंट में, जिसमें अब केंद्र भी शामिल हो गया, स्टेट भी शामिल हो गई, ये पंजाब को अननेसेसरी बदनाम किया जा रहा है।
So, Shravan, as you heard, there's a senior Akali Dal leader, Daljit Singh Cheema, exactly stating that a much overhype was created over the crackdown and the search operation against Amritpal. The 8 have been arrested, but this entire is a hype, and the leaders of the assembly were also not briefed about this entire crackdown or there is any search operation which was already going on. Shravan, back to you.
Thank you very much, Harsha, for getting us the latest details. It now turns out that the opposition is training their guns at the Punjab government, rightfully so, given the fact that it's been over 24 hours and it does appear, at least, that the administration appears to be completely clueless. In fact, multiple arrests that have now taken place. So we'll try and play out a reaction that's coming in from the Punjab police in a short while from now. Before I go across to that reaction coming in from the Punjab police, let me just get a quick recap. In fact, these are the latest images on your screens. We'll try and get you more details where exactly these images are coming in. A short while back, we saw a flag march that was being conducted in Mohali. These are the latest shots coming in from Jalandhar, where you can see once again the kind of deployment that has essentially been done. While we stay with these images, let me just get a quick word from my colleague Amandeep getting us the latest details. Amandeep, it's quite clear from these visuals that are coming in from multiple districts of the state that most districts in the state of Punjab are now on high alert. What does this essentially mean for a state police that has now been planning this operation for about 20 days, and the mandate was very clear that they need to nab Amritpal Singh. Amritpal is on the run, and look at the kind of situation that's brewing in the state of Punjab. Why don't you just quickly recap for all our viewers who are tuning in right now as to what really is happening on the ground and what's the law and order situation like?
देखिए, लोगों में अपने विश्वास दिलाने के लिए
ठिंडा साइड, बरनाला साइड, and in fact Punjab police has pressed extreme force, including Punjab police corps as well as paramilitaries at every jurisdiction, police station's jurisdiction, to asking them to roll out the flag marches in their areas, in the crowded places especially. Shravan, what they had done is, first they have identified those districts and those areas where from where Amritpal Singh is getting much support in Punjab, and they identify that areas, and accordingly they put restrictions in that areas, and accordingly they have carried out the flag marches in that areas, and extreme force has been pressed on the ground to give an impression that law and order should remain maintained in the entire Punjab. And that is the reason we have heard the protest happening in Mohali, we have heard the protest happening in Barnala, in Bathinda, and one or two other places also. But accordingly the police is taking all the protesters into the preventive custody. That was also the directions from the senior cops, that no law and order situation should be created at any cost after the arrest or after this crackdown against Amritpal Singh and Waris Punjab Day. Just because the police was very much aware about the armed people, about the weapons of Amritpal supporters, and about the ground support he was getting, and how much people are connected and how much people can come forward to protest against Amritpal Singh. So everything has been put in place, everything has been properly analyzed, and even certain calculations have been made by the senior police officials. Rounds of meetings happened before this entire operation, and that is the reason the responsibility has been given to DIG of Jalandhar
Amandeep,
Range and Commissioner of Police of Jalandhar. So both the officers. Yes, Chairman.
Amandeep, I'll just request you to stay on because these are the latest visuals that are now coming in. We'll also try and play out the reaction that's coming in from Swapan Sharma. He's the IG of Jalandhar. He's essentially given full details of the operation and what essentially has been found in the Mercedes that was tracked down by the Punjab police. Let's try and play out the reaction coming in from the Jalandhar police.
सात लोग पहले कल सुबह और 3 कल शाम को गिरफ्तार हुए हैं। 7 इलीगल वेपन्स और 300 से ज़्यादा राउंड्स वो पोजीशन में मिले हैं। 3 गाड़ियां जो हैं वो मिली हैं हमें जो यूज़ करते थे।
क्या मुख्य आरोपी की अमृतपाल की कोई लोकेशन अब तक ट्रेस हुई है?
हो जाएगा, लगे हुए हैं, प्रेशर बिल्डअप हुआ है, कॉर्डन सर्च ऑपरेशन जारी है।
कितनी FIR हुई है और कितनी गाड़ियां बरामद हुई हैं सर? एक गाड़ी में हथियार भी मिले हैं, वो थोड़ा बता दीजिए।
हथियार जो मिले हैं वो कुछ 7 के करीब वेपन मिले हैं, इलीगल वेपन्स, और 300 से ज़्यादा बुलेट्स वो मिली हैं।
जी, क्योंकि बहुत लंबा ये चेज किया, ये भी बताया गया कि जब वो मर्सिडीज गाड़ी में था या एक हाई प्रोफाइल गाड़ी में था तो उसने कई लोगों को टक्कर वगैरह भी मारी।
जी हुआ है
पंजाब। और सर कितनी देर ये ऑपरेशन चला था, ये थोड़ा सा बताइए।
ये ऑपरेशन चला था कुछ 7-8 घंटे के करीब।
जी, और बस लास्ट मुझे बता दीजिए कि क्या केंद्रीय एजेंसियों को भी लूप में रखा गया है इस मामले में, और फोन रिकवर्ड है क्या, और साथ साथ और क्या चीजें जो है?
इन्वेस्टिगेशन जारी है। सेंट्रल एजेंसी के बारे में आपको हेडक्वार्टर से बात करनी है।
पंजाब पुलिस का
Well, in fact, there's been a massive crackdown by the Punjab police. But importantly, it's Amritpal's father who himself has now admitted that no such investigation was done in the past. First, let's listen into what Amritpal's father had to say, and then we'll also get you the latest details coming in from the ground. Our reporters getting you the latest details. In fact, what was the operation like? What was it codenamed? How many officers were present in those multiple meetings that have taken place? All those details with my colleague Gursubrat. But before we go across to our reporters, let's just play out that reaction coming in from Amritpal's father.
लेकिन वो कहीं भाग नहीं था। अगर परसों बोल रहा था तो उसको भागने का, उसको अभी भी वो पुलिस गिरफ्त में है, उसको भागने का कोई प्लानिंग था। 9 बजे तक इधर घर में था, 8-9 बजे तक, 8 साढ़े 8 बजे शायद ऐसा सुना निकल के गया। अगर पुलिस गिरफ्तार करना चाहिए तो इधर पकड़ लेना आ जाना चाहिए था। कभी पहले उन्होंने कोई नोटिस भेजा कि हाँ कि तुम गिरफ्तारी दो? ये तो अचानक ड्रामा बनाया जा रहा है।
नहीं, आप क्यों कह रहे हैं कि अगर वो, आप कह रहे हैं पुलिस की गिरफ्त में है वो?
हमको डाउट है, पूरा 100% हमारा यकीन है कि वो पुलिस की गिरफ्तार में। बाकी तो आप लोग भी सोच सकते हैं कि वो हजारों गाड़ियां हैं, 2-3-5-7 आदमी को पकड़ नहीं पाएगी, वो भाग जाएगा।
वो कह रहे हैं कि अमृतपाल गाड़ियां चेंज कर रहा था, उसने अपना फ़ोन छोड़ दिया अपनी लोकेशन ना बताने के लिए और वो भाग गया। आपको क्यों लगता है कि अमृतपाल को पकड़ा है, तो फिर बता क्यों नहीं रही?
पुलिस का पहले का रिकॉर्ड भी ऐसा ही है कि वो इस कहानी को अपने रूप से पेश करना चाह रही है, इसीलिए वो सारा ड्रामा कर रही है। अमृतपाल पुलिस की गिरफ्त में है, उसको हम सोचते हैं उसको जल्दी को, अगर उसने कोई लीगल उनके हिसाब से कुछ हुआ है तो उसको कोर्ट में पेश करो, उसके ऊपर कोई भी चार्ज लगाओ। ये सारा ये हम लोग को तो ऐसा भी डाउट हो रहा है कि फेक एनकाउंटर का भी डर है हम लोग को।
सूत्र जो बता रहे हैं कि अमृतपाल पर नेशनल सिक्योरिटी एक्ट NSA लगाया जा सकता है, जिसका मतलब ये है कि उन्हें 1 साल तक बिना किसी आरोप के भी जेल में रखा जा सकता है। ये बताते हुए जो सेंट्रल एजेंसीज ने डोजियर प्रिपेयर किए हैं कि अमृतपाल राष्ट्रीय सुरक्षा के लिए खतरा है, लगातार खालिस्तान की बात कर रहे हैं।
लेकिन ये तो हिंदुस्तान के सिखों के लिए तो कोई भी लगाया जा सकता है, जियोपा ला सकते हैं, NSA लगा सकते हैं। दूसरे किसी के ऊपर तो जो इतना क्राइम चल रहा है उसके ऊपर तो कुछ नहीं हो रहा है, जेल से इंटरव्यू हो रही है, वो उनके ऊपर तो कुछ नहीं एक्शन हो रहा है। मूसेवाड़े का कितना दिन से कत्ल हो गया, उस टाइम से अभी उनको कोई इंसाफ नहीं मिल रहा है। सिखों के साथ हमेशा उनके ऊपर तो कुछ भी एक बुक रखने के ऊपर भी कुछ भी लगा दोगे।
Let me just quickly get in a word from my colleague Gursubrat, who's getting us the full details of what this operation essentially looks like and how exactly was this planned. Gursubrat, just walk us the details that you're picking up right from the fact that this entire operation has been codenamed, 20 days in the pipeline. multiple officers have been part of this entire operation, but one perhaps cannot really convince oneself that whether at all this has been a well-conceived plan to begin with.
See, Shawan, it all started on 26th of February, the day the FIR was registered in the Ajunala incident, in which the police station was sieged by Khalistani radical hardliner Amritpal along with his associate, and they managed to get Tufan free from the custody of the police the very next day. After that, the plan was executed. It was in pipeline. It was executed in a phased manner. What was done? First, the FIR was registered in the Ajunala incident. The FIR was not shared with anyone. Even it was not uploaded on the official website of the Punjab police, in which they were supposed to do within 24 hours. Even I spoke to some of the officers. They said that we cannot share that FIR number 39, that marks a mention of Amritpal as the prime accused along with his associates, followed by the communication by the Punjab government to the J&K government to act on the associates of Amritpal who were in possession with the gun licenses issued from the Union Territory of J&K. And then the FIR was registered in Jammu and Kashmir, and followed by this crackdown on 18th of March ahead of the big march that was to be started by Amritpal today. It was planned and executed yesterday. However, Amritpal could not be arrested. But what now we are getting to know from the sources within the Punjab police, that Amritpal was planning to build his own army. He was recruiting armed youth in his army, and it was named AKF. AKF is written on the gate of Amritpal, on the weapons that have been recovered by the Punjab police from Amritpal, and this means Anandpur Khalsa force named army he was building in. So he was in a bid to build his own army and then to pose a challenge to the system. But the Punjab police, they carried out the operation, arrested his associates. Amritpal is still at large, and the police is claiming that he will be arrested very soon. But this is all in all the operation that was headed by 3 young IPS officers, though the monitoring was done at the DGP level, ACS home level, but 3 young IPS officers were leading these operations, in which more than 15,000 troops of the reserve police force were kept on standby, and 11 districts of the Punjab where the influence of Amritpal they were kept on the highest of alertness, and also the control rooms were also established, wherein the officials from the civil as well as the police administration, they were monitoring the situation. Even now they are there monitoring the situation, what is happening in their respective districts. Shavan.
Well, thank you very much, Gursimran as well as Amandeep. I'll request both of you to stay on as we continue our rolling coverage on what's really happening in the state of Punjab, as close eyes on all the action that has been taken so far by the Punjab police. Slipping into a short break. On the other side, we get you the latest details. Russian President Putin now makes a surprise visit. This time, it's in the Russian-controlled territory of Ukraine in Mariupol.
The car gets a hot exterior design, making this popular compact SUV the all-new hot and techy Brezza, the city-bred SUV. The all-new Avatar is loaded with high-tech features that come handy with all your city adventures. The 360 view camera reinforces safety for customers with an immersive view of the driving space. An electric sunroof gives the all-new Brezza an exciting look and feel, and head-up display offers multiple information displayed in driver's line of sight for a safer drive. The 22.86cm Smart Play Pro Plus infotainment system with HD display offers intuitive user experience with advanced voice assist. The wireless charging dock with LED indicator helps in seamless and comfortable charging. All new hot and techy Brezza, the city-bred SUV.
अच्छा अनुप जी एक बात बताइए, ये 5 रुपए का होता किस तरीके से है, इसकी कॉस्टिंग कैसे होती है, ये मैं नहीं समझ पाया।
जैसे आज की डेट में मैं 5 रुपए में देसी घी का खाना होता है, रोटी भी दे रहे हैं।
देसी घी का खाना,
देसी घी का होता है, चौका वगैरह सब देसी घी। दूसरा रोटी भी होती है, रसगुल्ला भी है, पेड़ा भी है, फ्रूट्स हैं, बच्चों के लिए मंच है, टॉफीज हैं, बिस्किट्स हैं। इनमें से कोई एक चीज आप ले सकते हैं, चॉइसेस है। एक आदमी जो वहां आ रहा है वो नीडी होना चाहिए, ग्रीडी नहीं होना चाहिए। ये तो हम इतनी सारी चीजें दे रहे हैं, ये मैं नहीं दे रहा हूं। किसी ने अपना जन्मदिन मनाना, उसने कहा रसगुल्ले मेरी तरफ से हो गए, किसी ने कहा पेड़ा मेरी तरफ से हो गया। आज बहुत लोग मेरे साथ जुड़ गए हैं। मैं बताता हूं, देने वालों की बहुत लंबी लाइन है, लेने वाले हैं कहां।
एक बात बताइए ना, आपसे पूछा नहीं लोगों ने कि
Is a divided opposition advantage BJP in the run-up to the 2024 election?
Opposition parties fighting with each other, and whether they are divided, whether they are united, it doesn't matter, because people of India have made up their mind that they will vote for who works for the interest of the people of this great country and who always safeguards the interests of the country.
Russian President Vladimir Putin made a surprise visit to Mariupol, marking the Kremlin leader's first trip to the Russian-occupied territories of Ukraine's Donbas region. In Mariupol, the Russian president spoke to residents and inspected several locations. Putin drove through the city's streets and was briefed by Deputy Prime Minister about reconstruction efforts there. This comes a day after Russian President Vladimir Putin traveled to Crimea to mark the 9th anniversary of annexation. The visit came as ICC issued an arrest warrant for Putin on Friday for the war crimes in Ukraine. After Mariupol, Putin also visited command post of the special military operation in Rostov-on-Don. Agency report for Republic TV.
The Maruti Suzuki True Value is one of the most trusted destinations to buy pre-owned cars. True Value not only provides a plethora of options for cars at your preferred price point, but it also comes with the reliability of Maruti Suzuki. With more than 550 showrooms across 274 cities at True Value, your buying experience is no different from buying a new car. Today, True Value is at its forefront of India's fast-growing pre-owned car market. Its objective is to empower sellers and buyers through a systematic integration of technology and industry experience. True Value has revolutionized the pre-owned car market. More than 46 lakh plus happy customers are a testament to the fact that True Value stands for the best value both in terms of service and quality.
Amity has been ranked India's #1 not-for-profit private university for 10 years, with top 10 ranked institutions in management, engineering, biotech, law, masscom, telecom, hospitality, fashion and more. Yet another top ranking for Amity University.
अच्छा अनुप जी एक बात बताइए, ये 5 रुपए का होता किस तरीके से है, इसकी कॉस्टिंग कैसे होती है, ये मैं नहीं समझ पाया।
जैसे आज की डेट में मैं 5 रुपए में देसी घी का खाना होता है, रोटी भी दे रहे हैं।
देसी घी का खाना,
देसी घी का होता है, चौका वगैरह सब देसी घी। दूसरा रोटी भी होती है, रसगुल्ला भी है, पेड़ा भी है, फ्रूट्स हैं, बच्चों के लिए मंच है, टॉफीज हैं, बिस्किट्स हैं। इनमें से कोई एक चीज आप ले सकते हैं, चॉइसेस है। एक आदमी जो वहां आ रहा है वो नीडी होना चाहिए, ग्रीडी नहीं होना चाहिए। ये तो हम इतनी सारी चीजें दे रहे हैं, ये मैं नहीं दे रहा हूं। किसी ने अपना जन्मदिन मनाना है, उसने कहा रसगुल्ले मेरी तरफ से हो गए, किसी ने कहा पेड़ा मेरी तरफ से हो गया। आज बहुत लोग मेरे साथ जुड़ गए। मैं बताता हूं, देने वालों की बहुत लंबी लाइन है, लेने वाले हैं कहां।
मुझे बात बताइए ना, आपसे पूछा नहीं लोगों ने कि 5 रुपए का खाना कैसे कर देते हैं आप? 5 रुपए में तो क्या ही होता है, ये 5 रुपए में कैसे कर लेते हैं?
तो इस पहले दिन हम लोगों ने जब डिसाइड करा था, 2-3 चीजें हम बच्चों के साथ ही बैठ के जब करा था।
जी।
एक तो ये कि हमने एक जगह फिक्स करी थी। दूसरा, हम फ्री के बहुत खिलाफ है। फ्री किसी को कभी कुछ नहीं देना चाहिए। राइट फ्रॉम द डे वन हम लोगों ने फैसला करा था। तो इसके लिए कुछ ना कुछ रकम रखनी थी। एक भी रख सकते तो 2 रुपए, 10 रुपए, 5 रुपए लगा कि हाँ एक ऐसी चीज है जो आदमी स्वाभिमान के साथ में देता है। और 5 रुपए जब देता है तो उसके चेहरे का सेटिस्फेक्शन देखिए साहब। जिससे भूख लगती है वो आता है, पूरा खाना खा के जाता है।
24 hours on, Khalistani supporter Amritpal remains untraceable. Massive manhunt on. Mega crackdown continues. 7 Amritpal aides sent to police custody. 16 aides arrested from Bhatinda, 4 sent to Assam. Heavy security deployment across Punjab. Internet suspension extended. Cops carry out flag march. After notice, Delhi police knock at Rahul Gandhi's doors over Jammu and Kashmir speech where he claimed women were sexually abused. Big political fight after cops visit Rahul's residence. Vadra Congress leaders reach Rahul residence. Workers protest. Sending out a strong message to West, Russian President Vladimir Putin visits Mariupol, speaks to locals, reviews reconstruction activity. Hello, welcome. You're watching Live and Breaking with me, Shavan Sen. Our top focus tonight is what's really happening in the state of Punjab, where Amritpal Singh, Khalistani supporter, is on the run. This after a massive manhunt has been carrying on. But before that, let's also get you some more breaking news right now coming in. A Twitter war has broken out between the Bharatiya Janata Party and the Vadra Congress. As the Vadra Congress has now posted a picture of Rahul and insulted Veer Savarkar in the caption. This after Delhi police visited Rahul Gandhi's residence. BJP has hit back and asked the Congress not to insult Savarkar. On your screens right now, this is the latest image that has been put out by the Congress social media team. In fact, the Bharatiya Janata Party and also Union Law Minister Kiran Rijiju has also now hit out at the Congress party, once again requesting the Vadra Congress not to insult a national hero like Veer Savarkar. There's been a massive war of words between the Bharatiya Janata Party as well as the Congress party. On your screens right now, on the left hand side, these are the images that came in earlier in the day where Delhi police actually reached outside Rahul Gandhi's residence. In fact, BJP spokesperson Sardar RP Singh is joining us on this broadcast. Sardar RP Singh, the Congress has now put out a picture of Rahul Gandhi and says that he's not Veer Savarkar, essentially trying to indicate that Rahul Gandhi is unlikely to back down. He's going to participate in the investigation that is being carried out. But yet again, the Congress making its position very clear as far as Veer Savarkar is concerned.
Well, first, he can be equal to Veer. He can be equal to even equal to the toenail of Veer Savarkar. Veer Savarkar was given 2 life sentences and has served at Andaman Nicobar. He can't stay in Andaman Nicobar for even in these best conditions for a night. So he can't be even equal to the toenail of Veer Savarkar, but he has put his name wrong. I've seen the tweet. He has put his name wrongly. I mean, he is actually Rahul Jahangir Gandhi. He can't be Savarkar. He's Rahul Jahangir Gandhi, grandson of Feroz Jahangir Gandhi. So how much he might try to join his name with Gandhi ji, or he might try to relate his name with Gandhi ji, but he's not Gandhi. He's nowhere Gandhi. So he actually is, and then he's proving himself right to that name, Jahangir Gandhi, Rahul Jahangir Gandhi.
Sardar RP Singh, one final word that I would like to take from you. The Congress party once again is trying to make its position very clear as far as Veer Savarkar is concerned. They say that Veer Savarkar had apologized to the Britishers, and somewhere down the line, a wrong narrative is essentially being put out by the Bharatiya Janata Party.